Cancer, hi, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 25th of September through to the 1st of October. Yes, you've got your equinox readings coming out on Wednesday. I haven't done them because there's been so much stuff going on with the sun. So I've been doing some videos over on Cymatic TV, which is our sister channel. You can find that linked in the description below, where I do energy updates and talk about how the energy is flowing around and about. So yes, let's get on with your reading. Hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just see what's the overall energy for you. The Hierophant. This is my favourite card in the pack. The Hierophant is someone who's learnt the steps that they need to take to reach a position of spiritual, moral, physical enlightenment, basically. And this is the overall energy is helping you to do that. It's also a teacher energy. So in what you do, I think energy around you, and this is the overall energy, so energy is trying to teach you here. It's trying to allow you to step to, your enlightened path of who you should be, living the ultimate goal of who you should be, basically. And as the energy just sort of like does that around you, I would follow and be very attentive to the energies around you. If you're off doing something and all of a sudden the energy sort of like, you're going out for the afternoon, you think you're going to go for a walk down the beach, and the energy sort of like takes you to a walk somewhere else. Someone comes up and sort of said, "Hey, I'm going to go walking across the glens or whatever, going across the moors," and you kind of go, "Oh yeah, great, that works for me." And then that opens the doors to actually discover a lot about you, discover the connection with another person, and this could also be within your job, where you're sort of, you might have a sort of thing where you're sort of saying, "I've got to do this job, I've got to do this job," and then all of a sudden, energy sort of like wafts this wave of paper in front of you, and you see another, an opportunity in another job or another direction or another career path. And I would investigate it. I would be very curious about it and see how it sits for you, because it's helping you to find your most enlightened path, basically. On your karmic path, on your relationship side, you get the Eight of Cups. Walking away from something, and this is this curious side as well. This is what the Hierophant's also doing here, is when you're walking towards your sun, which is eclipsed at the moment by the moon, so emotions that you cannot see, and the Hierophant is helping you to elucidate those sort of ideas and those visions, those possibilities within your life, to help you to be much more enlightened and enjoying life, basically, carefree, basically. And in order to do that, I think you do need to walk away from staid or entrenched ideas more than anything else in regards to your relationships. How is the universe influencing you? You got the Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card. There's fruits everywhere along your pathway. Once you start heading down that enlightened path, following the energy that is around you, that vibration, you know it when it comes flowing through you. And as you do, that's when you're just going to lift your head. You're going to notice those opportunities that are around you. There's a lot of communication there as well. So I think the universe could be communicating through song, could be communicating through birds, through the array of sunshine that comes through at a right particular moment and stuff like that. That's how the universe is trying to enhance your enlightenment within you, and making you feel at one with who you are and where you're going, basically. And you've got to go off. And this journey is within you, and it's been within you some time. I think since your birthday season, you've started this, you've been planning on something. The world is at your fingertips, basically. You've just got to open the doors and put one foot in front of the other. And I think this is what you've been doing as well. But you've been doing it, might have been doing it in a way that's been very mechanical. If I do this, this is the result I would get. Yeah, it is the result you will get. But is it, are you enjoying yourself doing this? I think this is where, this is the lesson that's coming through. So you've planned for a lot of things, and you've got a lot of possibilities that are within your pathway, with that Nine of Pentacles as well. And once you start heading off in what you've been planning, this is Four of Wands, which is a marriage card, which is the coming together of one plan or another. I think you've got an idea of how you want things. Yes, now it's just need to put in that sparkle, that bit of spirit, that enlightened energy within your pathway, which is going to help it to sort of really take off in regards to your relationships that are around you. Let's just see what the future self is sort of begging you on. Three of Cups. Beautiful. This is where you're walking away from stagnant energy, and you're walking towards very much more vibrant energy. And certainly if you allow the overall energy and the universe to sort of guide you as you go forward, it's gonna head you, it's gonna guide you into a direction which is very joyous, celebrating, partying, not networking, but it's socializing, major socializing thing going on here. And this is what's going to open the doors to beautiful relationships that are around you. And it doesn't necessarily mean one-to-one relationships, although it could be if that's what you're looking for. But you'll find that within the joyous engagement with the society that is around you. What comes out of it? The Seven of Cups, evident path. I think it's through this learning curve that you're going through, or it's not a learning curve, it's how you sort of engage yourself in life in order for that enlightenment to come through. Once you realize that, it's going to become so evident what you need to do in the future, and this pathway becomes like a 4-lane motorway or a highway or whatever, you know, or an autobahn or an autoroute. You know, it's just going to become so obvious how you go about getting to a place where you've got love, you've got enjoyment, you're engaging with life in a really, really beautiful way. I think it brings absolute happiness and stops all that sort of complications in your life of sort of, what about this, what about that, what about them, should I go for that person now, should I go for that person? No, it's going to become so obvious because you're engaging with it in another way. Let's just see what goes on your financial side. On your karmic message, you have the devil. The devil's in the detail. I think you need to get down to the detail, get down to the nitty gritty, start crossing T's and dotting I's. Stop with sort of illusions as well, which the devil can bring up. That's the sort of thing I'm getting here from it. It's more of a case of you engaging with the whole sort of direction and life for you, or the pathway, the career path or the business or whatever it is, and getting down and seeing the nuts and bolts and of the opportunities that are around you. Getting almost, if you want something really bad in your life, you've got to be a little bit obsessive about it. And I think sometimes it's difficult for cancers to get obsessive about something. You can get obsessive about it within you, but it's, sometimes it's kind of going, oh, I can't do that because if I do that, it might cause problems for that person and stuff like that. No. I think there is a case to be said here from this side here within your karmic path. It's for you to be almost drunk on your career path or your business or your project. Get really obsessive about it in a way. If you want success, you're going to have to really get obsessive about where you're going. And I think there is a part of that message that is on that karmic path. The majority is, I think, dealing with the devils in the detail. If you're going to be signing contracts and stuff like that, making sure you read the entire thing. If you're going into a new job and what have you. The universe here is bringing in you lovely energy here because of that Hierophant. You have that possibility to manifest what you so desire, basically. You have all the elements and all the criteria in order to get the success out of your business, your job, or whatever you're going for. The universe is sort of providing everything you need to manifest it. And this is why I think you need to be a little bit obsessive about where you're going, a little bit really sort of the devil in the detail, and really concentrating on the little bits in order to get to manifest what you so desire. where's the connecting to the past to the future? It's connecting through the Page of Swords. There's been a lot of bright ideas. I think you've had huge amounts of ideas actually, simply because you're in a crossroads of your pathway of your life at the moment, and there is opportunities that are rising out of those ideas, because the Page of Swords is almost, they're learning to open up the pathway by taking that sword and cutting through the mist so they can see clearly about what where they can go to. And I think you've got more than one idea here, and it's now seeing the devil's in the detail of regarding to which plans or which opportunities or which ideas are really worthwhile following. And I think you've been bringing those ideas to the fore over the past month or so, month or 2 months, and now it's kind of like getting down to which ones you really want to activate and manifest within your life. Ace of Cups here. I think you should choose this joyous side, this enlightened side within you, and also within your career path. I would choose a direction or a business, or running your business in a way that makes you incredibly happy, that allows you to express your heart to the world, almost like an artist does. And you can express it through your career choice, through your business and through your projects. It's almost like, and it's like, because you're putting your heart's desire into it, the universe is providing a lot more for you. So you're getting a lot more offerings through heart's desires as well. So the more you put in, the more you're going to get out, actually. So you put in $1, you're going to get $10 out of it, because you're engaged with your heart, basically. And this is maybe a job offering as well coming to you. And this is where you could be looking, this is where you've got to look at the details as well within the job. Or the offering that's coming to you within your financial side, because it ties into a lot of your ideas. There is definitely something that's being offered to you here, and you need to be a little bit obsessed about where you're going, or most certainly tentative to the ideas or the finer details to it all. But you can manifest what you like in your way of your sort of financial and career path, basically. It could well be as well about buying a house or anything like that, or buying a car. If you're, there's an offer here that really floats your boat, take it within your material life. And what does it do? We now get to the sevens at the top. It's been a story of sevens. There's been a lot of sevens, and Seven of Swords has come out in every water sign at the moment. It's going to make you, this offering that's coming into you, if you do concentrate on the detail, on the finer detail of it all, it's going to make you naturally play smarter, because you're going to have a really good idea about where you're going, and it's going to make you play smarter. I wouldn't in the future, it's going to help you to diffuse any problems that you might have had in life, because you've engaged with your heart, and it's gonna make you play smarter without having to play smarter, if you know what I mean. It's not a case of, I think it's more of a case here that in the future you're going to be working smarter rather than harder. That's what I'm trying to get out, basically, for you, Cancer. Right, let's just do a bit of clarification on the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. All your support that you give to this channel. I hope you get the best out of it as well. All your comments are absolutely lovely. I do get around to replying to every comment. It's absolutely beautiful. Sharing is amazing, and obviously subscribing, but make sure you click that bell. There is loads of links in the description below to our energy channel and my private readings and healing sessions. Doing a lot of them at the moment and really enjoying that. Thank you very much for all the support you give to this channel, Cancer. With the Hierophant, you get the Empress card here. Everything is possible with the Empress card. You can create and give birth to a whole new world, because you're going, and this is what the universe or the overall energy is trying to bring you in here, into creating something new within your life. And because you're following it, You're following it through an enlightened path, basically, more than anything else. And I would follow that energy. With the Eight of Cups on your karmic path, you get the Eight of Wands. I think if you start walking away from something and walking towards happiness, basically, and that enlightened path, you're going to get lots of messages on this pathway, offerings as well coming into you without even trying. Offerings of love, offerings of connections with people, and victories without even trying, basically, to get there. With the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Two of Wands. You've got the Two of Wands, which is just about above you. Because this is what you've been doing, connecting your past to your future, the universe is coming to you and saying, okay, we see your plan, we know what you want, we have lots to offer you if you engage in it. Once you engage in that pathway, all your plans will come to fruition. And I think there's a certain degree of traveling involved as well, you know, seeing the world a little bit through your relationships as well. With the Two of Wands, you get the Page of Wands. It is now, the planning has been done, and it's now time to start engaging your passions in your plans, basically, of what you want. Start engaging with the world in a very passionate way. And this is where it's going to lead you to that celebration and that really sociable time of that Three of Cups. With just pure happiness. Two cards want to come in out here. Look at this. Happiness and good quality work. You've now got 2 3s. So you've got the Three of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and happiness. And I think it's because you're doing this good quality work for your and breeding your enlightenment within your relationships. And it's a real realization of how good you are, Cancer. And knowing how good you are will make you incredibly happy, because you won't get involved in things that just don't really suit you. And you'll always see the happy side of life, you know. Hit your head. Sunny side of the street. I'm trying to sing Sunny Side of the Street. I can't believe I haven't forgotten the words to the Sunny Side of the Street. Get your coat and get your hat. Yeah. And head for the sunny side of the street, basically. That's what you should be doing, Cancer. With the Seven of Cups, this is that evident path that I'm talking about. You're walking away from anything that was just a pain in the backside, basically. People that just were confrontational because of they want to feel in a position of power sort of scenario. And you haven't got time for that anymore, Cancer. There's a beautiful kingfisher bird, blue kingfisher. You might see him going past me here occasionally on this river here. He's absolutely lovely. He's been buzzing around here at the moment. Be that kingfisher, Pisces, Cancer, sorry. It's because I'm thinking of fish now. Be that kingfisher, Cancer, and avoid all those confrontations in the past, because the evident path is taking you towards a much better climate, basically, a much better environment for you within your relationships, because you're enlightened about how good you are. Let's move on to your financial side. It doesn't want to be picked up. It's going back in the pack. On your financial side, let's just see what's going on with that Devil card. You get the Three of Cups again, and you've got that One of Cups there. I think this is concentrating on the details. In order for you to be, paying attention to the smaller detail, getting obsessive about what you want, because it's going to bring a lot of happiness in connection with other people that are around you. Hello, doggy. Got a lovely doggy just turned up. Just didn't hear that one coming. What's your name? Don't just there he goes. I just love dogs. Oh, Cody. Yes, once you get into the detail, because once you get into the detail, then it becomes really clear. And once it becomes really clear, there's no confusion. And when there's no confusion, that's when you're going to be really happy. And that's when you're going to really connect with people that's going to make you happy as well. It bodes for very joyous times. With the with the Magician card, you get the King of Pentacles. Ultimate security, success, ultimate knowledge, understanding, manifestation, riches, resources, abundance, and also security for the collective as well. It's amazing things going in for you here. Really, really beautiful, amazing things for you here. And the universe is trying to, if you concentrate on the detail, you're going to have everything. You know, you can have pretty much everything you so wanted. With the Page of Swords, I think these ideas have put pay to sleepless nights and stress and strains. I think that's what you've walked away from. And I think you're walking away from financial stress and strains and complications within your life, because you're walking towards something that is a much more enjoyous, engaging, heart-filled, emotionally rewarding life, basically. I think that's what those ideas of what has brought you to where you are now. And you've done this work. You should know this. You've done this work. Therefore, you should be proud of what you've done, and knowing your strength and knowing how you're good quality, and feeling good about who you are. With the Ace of Cups, you get the Seven of Wands. Yes, it's going to provide for you a lot of, we've got another 7 out here, a lot of self-worth, basically, a lot of confidence within you. I think this opportunity or this offering that's coming into you is providing you a position where you feel really confident about who you are, confident about what you know, what you can do, and everything like that. And that confidence is also going to sort of help you to focalize as well on where you are going. So that's going to reiterate that side of things as well. And that's what's building up through you. That's what you're sort of like you're encouraging within your conversation within you, or your guides are trying to encourage within you. And then you get the Devil card at the end there as well, which comes out with the Seven of... There was a big fish there. I tell you, it's something to do with fish. If you're connected with fish somewhere, there's obviously a lot of messages for you here. But yeah, there's this playing smart becomes out of because you have concentrated on the detail, because you've got obsessive about where you should be going in life, and where the pathway that you should be heading down, basically. So there you go, Cancer. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate you being here. Really, it's good. It's great. I got thrown by that fish. I've still got my head in that fish and then that kingfisher. What's going on there? Yeah, thank you very much for being here. Really do hope you get the best out of all these readings. Absolutely beautiful. Loads of links in the description below. All that support there as well that you can give to this channel will be absolutely lovely. I'll see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.